Hey guys, Preschool here, and yep, I'm doing a tier list video. Now, tier lists aren't something I do commonly on the channel, and the last time I already did it, I made a tier list video was back in like 2020 or probably more 2021, I think. But I decided to, I can return to doing it since there are a lot of people are kind of ranking their opinions. So I decided to give a little more of my opinions on some of these rankings I gave on my for a tier list. And the first one I'm doing is the ultimate preschool cartoon tier list maker. Most because since a lot of people are making tier lists based on preschool shows, I'm like, you know what? Since I've uploaded a lot of videos surrounding preschool shows, this is probably something I can probably do. Since preschool shows are actually kind of one of the hardest shows to talk about, since they're all the same, except some of them teach science, some of them teach math. So preschool shows are actually kind of tough to review here. So I decided, you know what, let's just rank some of them. Alright, so I want to explain my ranking here. So here's how my ranking is gonna go. Obviously I did not make this, so here's how I view it. So S is where my is probably the best out of the best. A is the great tier. B is the okay tier. C is bad, and D is worst the worst. And don't know and I haven't watched this, the ones I have not seen. So everyone got it? Cool. Okay, before I begin, I just want to let you know, these are my opinions. And if you like or hate any of the shows, and if you disagree with some of my rankings, that is perfectly fine. We're all entitled to our own opinion. So let's just start. Because we got about it's like, what is it? Oh, 70. Okay, we got a lot to go for. All right, so Kipper. Okay, now Kipper is one of the shows I did watch. It was actually one of the shows I grew up with. I don't think I've seen it that much in my childhood, but I have rewatched some of the episodes like Arnold's Balloon Trip and like The Picnic and Sleepless Night. And Paddle in the Pool. There's some Kipper episodes I've rewatched, and I will say this that they're nice and a relaxing show to watch. It's a bit slow pace. I mean, it's not that when it shows slow pace, if that's what it's going for. But the episodes feels like if honest, Kefir is just one of those shows that's just relaxing and refreshing, but has nothing going on for the majority of the runtime. So I really don't know where I can rank Kipper. But then again, I did like this show when I grew up, so I guess I'm gonna put it in the B. B. Again, I don't hate Kipper. It's just that it's one of the shows that I did like, but nowadays I just thought it was okay. I do appreciate that it's one of those shows that goes a slower pace, but I just wish there was more going on in the episodes. Alright, Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Ooh, I have not seen this one in a long time. Honestly, like I say, the animation's great, but I don't know about the show. It's more that, again, Jake and the Neverland Pirates is just one of those shows that I have not seen in a long time. And I can't really give much of the popular opinion. Zumbafu. Another show I have not seen. Octonauts. Oh, okay, this is actually kind of interesting. Octonauts. Is Octonauts still popular to this day? I don't know, but Octonauts, I actually kind of watched some Octonauts when I was younger. I don't remember. I don't know about the show. I mean, I did actually have a toy of this, a toy set. It was like those mobiles that go on the water. I think it was one of those. I don't know. I don't know. I obviously don't have it, but honestly, I'm gonna put Octonauts in the don't know area because again, it's it's like one of the shows that I have watched, but I don't really remember much of. What is it? Muppet Babies I have not seen. Sophia the First. Okay. Ooh, Sophia the First is another show that I have not seen in a long time, but I actually did at one point go back to some episodes, and I will say this: this show is actually one of Disney Junior's best shows. Well, yeah, I definitely agree. It has some smooth CGI animation and a likable protagonist. Again, it's just one of those. Again, it's another of those shows that I have not seen in a long time. I did watch a few episodes and I actually kind of enjoyed it. So it's I think it's passable enough for it to go into the eighth searching, but it's on the very low end of A's because I again it's not again it's one of the shows I have not seen in a long time. Not seen in a long time. I do think it's a great show, but again I just need some time to but again one of the shows that's rare that I have hardly watched. It's still a great show though. Paw Patrol. So okay, Paw Patrol. I kind of have something to say. Now, Paw Patrol. Let's just get one thing out of the way. First off, I actually kind of like the first three seasons. Where I actually really enjoyed the first three seasons. And again, I'm willing to defend Paw Patrol is because there are some people out there say that they compared it to like Wonder Pets and it was like, oh, this show's a ripoff of Wonder Pets. But I actually on my computer post I was kind of fed up with people saying, oh, saying Paw Patrol's a ripoff of Wonder Pets. Like, I mean, yes, Wonder Pets and Paw Patrol do have similar premises, but Wonder Pets is all about saving baby animals in trouble, but Paw Patrol is helping out in Adventure Bay. It has similar concepts, but you might think that some people might say that the premise sounds similar, even though they're mostly different. But I will say that the first three seasons are really enjoyable, and in fact, I actually was a fan of Paw Patrol growing up. I actually had a Toys as a Rubble chasing Marshall. So yeah, I was actually kind of a big fan of Paw Patrol back in the days. Nowadays, I'm mixed on it. I mean, the first three seasons were really enjoyable, and I can happily go back and watch. The fourth season, wasn't bad, although it's not as good as seasons 1 to 3. Then seasons 5 to present, honestly tried to tried to have Paw Patrol change to new stuff instead of a simple premise of pumped up in Adventure Bay. Like, we gotta make them new and actiony, and yeah, I'm gonna put it in the B section. I don't know if I don't like. I don't know. I think we say that's gonna be a below kipper. Again, Paw Patrol was good for the first three seasons. The fourth season was fine, but the fifth and the newer seasons are where the show started to go downhill. Doc McStuffins. Doc McStuffins, Jesus. Again, it's like Sophia the First and Jackie the Neverland Pirates. It's one of those shows I did watch, but again, this is not another show that I don't watch a lot. So I did come back to some of the episodes of the show, and for what I've seen, it's alright. So I'm gonna put it in the B section. It has some nice cast of characters. I do think it's like an okay show. Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba. Now, Yo Gabba Gabba was another show I grew up watching. But now looking back at it, this show is too weird. It's like too weird. The character designs look really off at points. Look off and pretty confusing, especially Muno, who literally, I guess that Muno's a monster, but no. So yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba is kind of bad, so not something I would like. JoJo Circus, another one of the shows I have not seen. Vampirina, again, another show I've not seen. Special Agent Osho, dang. Another show I have not seen in a long time. My God, I'm not watching these shows. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse to me is kind of, on one hand, it's charming and nice, and it's a good adaptation of the Mickey Mouse franchise. On the other hand, it's kind of annoying. Now, I would say this, that the animation is really good here. Well, I mean, Mickey and the Roadster Racers had better looking animation. The animation here for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is really good. I mean, season one's animation didn't really age well, as it kind of looked a little cheap, but I do like the translations to CGI for Mickey Mouse. Again, the episodes are really kind of repetitive and really annoying at points. However, when Mickey Mouse Clubhouse does have some enjoyable episodes, like the Super Adventure and the Mouse Cador Adventure. Those episodes are really enjoyable. But alas, this show is I do consider this show in my opinion is good but annoying. So I think I'm gonna put it up above Dark Dolphins. At least this is a show I have seen more commonly. Handy Manny, another show I have not seen many episodes of. Fancy Nancy, another show I have not seen. Peppa Pig, oh boy. Peppa Pig. Sometimes I even wonder why. I've seen a crap ton of Peppa Pig videos on YouTube. And sometimes I wonder, why is Peppa Pig even popular? If we're talking about a show that was numerous controversies, like the whole Mr. Skinless controversy in Australia, or the whole fat shaming, or the issue with surrounding the British medical journey, criticizing the show for the Dr. Brown's house visits. Peppa Pig, honestly, is just really annoying. Kind of one of those annoying shows. So, and yeah, I'm gonna put it in the D. It's definitely among the worst out there. I wouldn't say it's one of the worst cartoons out there, but it's just annoying. Annoying. The animation looks not, the animation kind of looks bad enough, as it only just has to get it, and again, bad, and the characters are very annoying, but again, why is the show so popular? Well, I guess that's what kids are into. Actually, Ballerina, I think I saw the next step, but I don't remember much of them. Nina needs to go. Seen some episodes. I don't really have much of an opinion. I mean, I would put it in either the C or D kind of tier. It's because it is kind of repetitive, but I mean the episodes are only, they're not that long, so I can excuse it. I won't put I'm kind of like putting the don't know. Backyardigans. This is a show I definitely grew up with and still love to this day, and I think a lot of us already know. Backyardigans is just one of those shows that stimulates the imagination in kids. And the imaginations they go on are really creative. Like from like secret missions to a strand on a desert island to ghost man shit. You have to appreciate the appreciate how the writers are go on in these episodes, and I really I really found a lot of the back episodes of Backyard Games really enjoyable, and it's definitely among my favorite shows growing up. Wild Crabs, another show I have not seen. Abby Hatcher, that's a show that exists. I mean, I did see a couple episodes on Netflix, but then again, not my cup of tea. Arthur. Arthur is actually real. I actually kind of enjoyed Arthur, mostly because it does teach a lot of great lessons. I wouldn't say it's one of the shows I did grow up with. I mean, I have seen a couple episodes at my young age, like DW's Library Card and DW All Fired Up. But I still think that Arthur is definitely among the best children's shows, and And while I do think the show kind of has gone a little downhill because of the cheap animation becoming a little more stilted, I still really enjoy Arthur, and it has a lot of memorable episodes. Blaze and the Monster Machines. I will say this, that I kind of like for the season one, but then the show just kind of went on for a little too long, and it just got a little repetitive. I want to say it's bad. I want to say it's one of the worst preschool shows out there, but I just didn't like it. I don't like Blaze, so I mean, it does a good job with math and technology. It does a good job teaching math, but again, not my cup of tea. Elena Eleanor, have not seen. Lion Guard, never seen. Clifford's Puppy Days, I have seen a few episodes of the show. Didn't really care for it though. And then we get to the original Clifford the Big Red Dog. And I will admit, I kind of enjoyed a few episodes. And it's a real, and I do, again, I have seen a few episodes of the show. Unfortunately, falls into the whole, I have not, shows I do not watch a lot. But I like Sophia the First, it's slightly good enough. Slightly good enough for a young audience. So, I guess I'm gonna put in the A. Again, haven't seen much of it, but whatever. Corn and Peck. What is this? Sorry, this is one. It's like you're just making up random shows that's going on. Just have them like. Alright. Curious George. I don't think I've watched a lot of Curious George. I have seen the 2006 film, and it was a good movie, a great movie. Yeah, the 2006 movie had the whole wire reveal trope, but it had beautiful animation with some memorable characters, and I really enjoyed the 2006 film. The PBS Kids series, I just need need some time to watch it. Dora and Friends in the City. It's just one of those shows to try to cash into the whole the Dora and Friends 2011 pilot. And I will admit, the 2011 pilot wasn't it wasn't really anything to like write home about. So, it's C. Yeah. And now we get to Dora. Dora. Alright, so Dora. Oh my god. Again, it's just one of those shows. Again, it's one of those. Okay, sorry about that. Dora is just one of those shows that is just really annoying. In fact, this is actually one of those shows that's been criticized for just being, oh, it's just one of those annoying shows out there. So, again, looking at Dora, it is kind of annoying, but hey, at least it's teaching Spanish, so I will say that I did grow up with Dora, but it's just one of the shows that is a kind of a little too hated, because give Dora this, at least they're trying to teach Spanish to the audience. I wouldn't say Dora's bad or anything, but I wouldn't say Dora's one of the worst future shows out there. But I honestly prefer to watch this more than Blaze. But I don't know. So I'm gonna put it in the bad tier. It's bad, but not among the worst. Not among the worst future shows I've ever seen. And speaking of Dora, we got Diego. Go Diego, go. It's slightly better than Dora because at least it actually has rescuing animals. But it kind of repeats some of the same aspects as Dora. Although it's not as annoying here. But I don't know. I'm going to put it into the low B area. Sorry. And then, oh god, Caillou. Oh boy, Caillou. Oh. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. Caillou. Oh my god. Let's just get one thing out of the way. Caillou is terrible. Well, the first 3 seasons, I will say, is terrible. Well, speaking of which, I think we can already get the reason why a lot of people really despise Caillou. He's annoying and he throws way too many temper tantrums, and his temper tantrums are a bad influence on children. Unlike I give the other shows on here that at least they actually have a chance to educate children. Caillou, on the other hand, doesn't offer anything more than teach children how to throw freaking tantrums on a lot. However, I actually kind of like the fourth season because by the fourth season, Caillou's whiny, bratty personality was kind of toned down. In fact, it was gone for the majority of the season, and I actually kind of was enjoying most of the episodes for season four. Season five was fine. Again, season five, but I also kind of grew up with season four a bit more. So yeah, Caillou was so yeah. I'm putting Caillou in the bad tier because of the first 3 seasons. However, I actually, however, I still really, I actually, but I still really like season four. It shows the rest of the show pushes it, but it's just that season four to kind of push it down to the bad tier. Golden Bear, I have not seen. Blue's Clues. Oh, now this is definitely a show that I think I've seen like 2 episodes of the show. However, I still think it's definitely one of the better Nick Jr. shows out there. I will agree, it's kind of nostalgic, even though I saw 2 episodes. So, but whatever, I'm gonna give it an A. It's still really enjoyable. JJ the Jet Plane. Oh my god. As much as I want to put in D because of the hideous CGI and the faces, I have not seen any episodes of that show, so I can't give it an honest opinion. But it honestly looks bad. Pocoyo. Or Pocoyo. This show, again, like Kipper, nothing goes on for the majority of the episode, but I can't really hate the show. It's because I mean, it's got some nice CGI animation, and the episodes are fairly enjoyable. But again, it's another of those shows that has a lot of random concepts, like Pato being stuck upside down on the ground, and there's also the scene where Pocoyo's friends all fly in the air, and I'm just gonna say that some of the episodes can get too weird and could confuse at points. Okay, I wouldn't say Pocoyo is a bad show. It's okay, but a lot of the plots are too random and weird, and the fact that none of these characters talk, which is kind of understandable but still off, doesn't really help much. So it's in the B section. Stanley, another show I haven't seen, and then we get to Max and Ruby. Max and Ruby, again, it's another show that I have grew up liking. Looking back on it now, I think it's more reasonable for the show to go in the B section. Well, I do kind of enjoy some of the episodes. There are some missteps. For example, you got Max, who hardly speaks a word. Ruby, who is just bossy and tries to make her brother follow in the same steps as her. But I will admit, I kind of enjoyed some episodes and some of the plots, and some of these episodes can get pretty enjoyable at points. So I really can't really hate Max and Ruby a lot, but I really can't call it good in some areas. Lazy Town. I have seen Lazy Town, but I have not. But I don't have really much opinion on it. Oh boy, then there's the Little Einsteins. Oh damn. As much as I want to put Little Einsteins in the S tier, I'm gonna put it in the A. That's because of one issue. Well, the animation does blend in with the CG, with the real world, and thank God they actually, and it's actually one of the times where Flash animation actually works in the real world. And I like the characters, and they all have unique personalities that suit their character. And I do like it that's teaching about the old music and the old instruments and artists of the olden times. Season 2 was kind of hit or miss because it kind of focused more on fantasy elements that were really that that wasn't much of a problem, but season 2 was just a crap ton of of those. So as much as I want to put in the A, I'm as much as I want to put in the S tier. Season 2 is put it in the A. It's still a great show, but season 2 still had some issues. Mountain the First Beast, I have not seen. Martha Speaks was fine, but don't really have much of an opinion, and I have not seen Maya Miguel. And then there's Mr. Rogers. Alright, okay, how many do we have left? Okay, don't have that much, so. Mr. Rogers. This is actually one of the shows that does a really good job teaching lessons. And I will admit, for some clips, I really do enjoy Mr. Rogers for how enjoyable he is. And while I may not see a lot of episodes, or if I have not, I don't think I've seen a lot of episodes. I still think that Mr. Rogers is definitely one of those charming and well played shows out there that really does a good job with handling serious topics. And Fred Rogers is definitely one of the most memorable characters out there. But I have to put it on the lower A's because again I have not seen many episodes of the series of this show. Dragon Tales, another episode I've never seen, as well as Butterfree's Cafe and Nelda Princess Knight. Bob the Builder, I think I've seen some clips of it, but I don't know. PJ Masks, not seen. Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, I do love Winnie the Pooh, but I have not seen. I don't think I've seen any episodes of that show. Nihao Kailan. Neo Kailan actually is kind of similar to Dora, but unfortunately there was some stuff that stand out from Dora. That aside from Kailan teaching Chinese, there's also problem solving in the show, which I will admit is really good. It's actually well executed in some episodes. Again, like Dora, can get a little annoying, so I think it's possible for this to go in the B section. Again, not it's better than Dora, obviously, but again, it's just one of those shows that kind of gets that is charming and does a good job of with its problem solving and and does a good job with its Chinese culture. Like Dora, it can get really annoying. It can get annoying. Puppy Dog Pals, I have not seen, and Jesus Christ, we have a lot of shows I haven't seen. Mickey and the Roller Racers. Now remember I said back in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse I did mention the show. Well, here it is. Mickey and the Roller Racers has some moments that stand out. On one hand, it's trying to be a little more comedic and goofy in these episodes. And I will admit they're really enjoyable, but was it really reasonable to make Mickey Mouse into our and have his friends race? Because then we have Rocky Racers, but I guess this is Disney's way of trying to hey, now we have Mickey racing. Now, technically, Roller Racers has changed to Mixed Up Adventures, So why is it even called Roaster Racers in the first place? I don't know. Maybe because Disney Junior wanted to like change up the name, but I don't know. Overall, it's better than Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, so it gets a B. So Rusty Rabbit, I think I've seen one episode, but I really don't care for it. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I'm like freaking losing my voice here. Alright. Bubble Guppies. It's really enjoyable, but again, I've not seen many episodes of the show. Oh wait, no, that's kind of a lie. I have seen a lot of episodes of the show, and they're really enjoyable as they have some nice fantasy, that have some nice the adventures they go on are slightly enjoyable, and some of the songs are memorable. And but again, some songs get annoying, and this is one of the shows I don't really care much. It's still going on for this day. I mean, it ended back in 2016, but it's still going on because show was brought back in 2019. So, but again, I think I'm gonna like put this like like right here. Oh no, actually, I think it's kind of better than Paw Patrol. No, I actually, yeah, I think it's kind of better than Paw Patrol in some areas because like Sesame Street. Of course, another show that's going up in the S tier. Sesame Street definitely taught a lot of nice lessons. Lessons, and it's been with us with a long time. In fact, it's never. Sesame Street is one of those shows that never. It never really go. It never is afraid to go into serious subjects like. And yeah, I have to give props to that. Oh god, I'm tired. So, but yeah, Sesame Street is definitely. Oh yeah, another show I've not seen many times a lot, but I really still enjoy. I still have a lot of love for the characters, and I will admit I did see some Sesame Street episodes when I grew up, and I think I've enjoyed them. But again, Sesame Street definitely holds up as one of the most iconic children's shows out there. Shimmer and Shine. I mean, Shimmer and Shine did start off fairly well. I mean, it had some nice 2D animation, and it's kind of well polished in some areas. Was it really necessary to have the show switch to CG in the in the newer seasons? I mean, don't get me wrong, the CG isn't bad, but I still think I prefer the season one animation. And for the plot of season two, they're not bad. They're fairly some are enjoyable. Although by season four, it kind of got by season 3 and 4, they just become kind of uninteresting and unenjoyable. Oh my god. So I think I'm gonna put in the B. Ooh, let's put this like above Pocoyo. I mean, yeah, probably right here. Synthesized Kid. The show does do a good job with teaching science, but again, it's just one of the shows I have not seen in a while. As well as Sunny Day. Wait, was that Super Y? Again, I have not seen a lot of Super Y. I plan on doing it, so I plan on watching a few episodes of Super Y like after this video, maybe to catch up. That's probably a lie, so probably not, but I don't know. But Sunny Day, no, I've not seen that. I think I've seen a clip of the show, but I really care for it much. Oh no. D. I hate Teletubbies. They're just annoying. It's more annoying than Barney. Again, it's just one of the shows that, like, again, why was it popular? Oh my god, I'm tired. But again, I really hate Teletubbies. They're just really, really annoying. Bears and Bears. This is actually a really great show, as it does have a lot of it taught some a lot of like lessons about life lessons, as well as being faithful to the original books and series. I also really enjoyed the series, and again, it's definitely one of the shows I definitely grew up on watching on Sprout. Man, I still really love Sprouts, but I still miss it. And the Bears and Bears usually come on Sprouts, and that show alongside Caillou. Yes, I actually kind of like Caillou back when I was a kid. I still really enjoy the Bears and Bears to this day. Thomas and Friends. Why is this show so popular? I'm sorry. It's just one of the shows I don't care for. Team Umizoomi does do a good job with the math, but then again, it's just one of the shows that in the newer seasons trying to be like more hip and cool. There's technology stuff. Like, I mean, the newer elements in there work enjoyable, but the original was just mighty math problems and shapes, which is still common in the show up into like throughout the show. But it's just the newer episode really don't do any favors. So be like, I don't know if it's like better than Kylan, but let's just say the point kind of joint. So Barney and Friends, oh great. Alright. I wanna say this right now. As much as I hate Barney, I don't think it's one of the worst preschool shows. While I do think Barney is one of the worst preschool shows out there, will I say it's one among my top 3 worst hated preschool shows of all times? No, not really. It's because as much as how freaking annoying Barney is, it's relatively harmless. But then again, it's still pretty bad. And while I'm willing to defend Barney for the hatred, because I do think the hatred behind Barney is a bit too much, it's still really annoying. It's definitely among the most annoying shows out there. Wonder Pets. A tier. I'm sorry, but I love Wonder Pets. But it's definitely one of the shows I grew up with. It has catchy songs. And it does a good job with teaching children about teamwork. Let's hope that some of these episodes are really that enjoyable. So yeah, Wonder Pets is easily an S. World Girl, I have not seen many episodes of. Alright guys, we got 2 more left, so let's just speed through them, these. Because I'm literally losing my voice. Wubsy. Wubsy definitely is one of the more enjoyable shows out there. Because Wubsy is actually more slow paced when it comes to the life lessons. And it's one of the shows that does the slow pacing really right. Because the characters are likable, and they don't really try to shove the message down a lot like in other preschool shows when they do that. But it's more calm pace, and a lot of the characters are likable and enjoyable and these episodes can get really funny at times. And I will admit, if you're looking for a show that teaches life lessons really well, I highly suggest watching Wubsy. See, it may not be as life lesson worthy as Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers, or Arthur, but for fourth place, it's better than nothing. Then there's Top Gun, which Top Wing. Oh, sorry guys. Oh my god, sorry. I am so sorry, guys. Anyway, guys, then there's Top Wing, which oh my god. Alright, guys, so then there's Top Wing, which, again, I've seen some clips, but I've never seen the show a lot. So guys, that's it for my ultimate preschool ranking. I know this tier list proves I have not seen that many preschool shows. I'll try to like watch some of them, but for right now, this is how my rank is gonna go. So what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me on some of my rankings? If not, let me know in the comments below. So, and like I said, we're only entitled to our opinion. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I'll be sure to post videos like this more often. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, because I'm pretty sure this video has gone on for a long time.